Hello. Today's goal is going to be writing an objective summary. On your notes page, I'd like you to fill in the key words that are underlined here and missing on your page. Good summaries have the following elements. First, good summaries begin with clear, direct topic sentences that state the main idea. Second, good summaries contain key facts, no opinions. Good summaries may use transitions, but they're not necessary. Good summaries keep the same tone of the original piece. The tone is the feeling of the piece. Good summaries do not include the author's opinion. We're talking about an objective summary. And last, good summaries do not need a formal conclusion. Conclusions are usually the author's opinion anyway, so in an objective summary, a formal conclusion is not needed. We are going to learn a 4-step process for writing an objective summary. You have a packet that looks like this that you are going to need, and we're going to start by reading an objective summary example entitled Adventures of a Country Doctor. Please follow along while I read. The Reader's Digest article, Adventures of a Country Doctor, explains how Dr. Richard Paris provides medical help to people in remote areas of Idaho. Dr. Paris lives in Hailey, Idaho, and works there with other doctors, including his wife. On a regular basis, however, he flies his Cessna 210 airplane to reach people who live on farms and ranches in Custer County, far away from any cities. Dr. Paris is the only doctor in all of Custer County, which is as big as the state of Connecticut. Dr. Paris takes care of the old and the young. He helps with many kinds of problems. He works to improve the health care for people in his area by giving them good care and making sure his clinics have the modern technology they need. Each year, medical students come to spend time with him so they can learn how to help families who live in rural areas. Dr. Paris and his wife hope someday to go to other parts of the world to give medical care to those who do not have doctors. So, Adventures of a Country Doctor is an excellent example of a summary. I'd like to talk about what components are in this piece. A lot of times when you write a summary of something you've read, it's really hard to not copy word for word. That's known as plagiarism. And so this 4-step method will not only help you figure out how to write an objective summary, but it will also help you to avoid plagiarism. Let's take a look at our example. The first thing I want you to notice is something that we're going to refer to as an IVF topic sentence. IVF stands for Identify the Item. So when you read an article or an expository piece of writing, you're going to identify what the article is about. The V in an IVF topic sentence stands for verb, and so you need to select the verb. What is this article doing? Is it explaining? Is it asking questions? Is it clarifying? And last, you're going to finish up your thought. So if we take a look at the first sentence in Adventures of a Country Doctor, it says, the Reader's Digest article, Adventures of a Country Doctor. That's the item. It's the article that you've read. Then the next step is to select the verb. You'll see that the verb is explains. So this article explains. And then finish your thought. The article Adventures of a Country Doctor explains, what does it explain? So to finish your thought, we notice it says how Dr. Richard Paris provides medical help to people in remote areas of Idaho. Again, a good summary has a direct, clear topic sentence that tells you the main idea. And in Adventures of a Country Doctor, we definitely see that. Go ahead and underline the IVF topic sentence, and in the margin, please write IVF. The next thing that I want you to notice about this example summary is that all the sentences are facts. None of the sentences written by the author give the author's opinion. And last, you'll notice that there's no formal conclusion in this summary. Let's take a look specifically at the 4 steps when you write your own objective summaries. The first step is to create one of those burrito folds. It's called that because your paper is folded once over and then again over, so it creates 3 columns. One for the I, identify the item, one for the V, what is the verb, and then one for the F, finishing your thought. The second step in writing an objective summary is after you have written your IVF, you're going to copy that as a complete sentence with correct spelling, proper punctuation, and capital letters. After you have completed your topic sentence, you are going to create a fact outline. And a fact outline is simply these little dashes where you are going to go through the article and you're going to list the main facts. There's a part that I want you to notice here. I wrote down the acronym JOTT, J-O-T-T, and that stands for just 1, 2, or 3 words. When you're writing facts, it's going to be very important that you keep it to just 1, 2, or 3 words. That again is going to help you keep away from plagiarizing. After you've created your fact outline, then you're going to bring it all together and write your final paragraph. If you take a look at your packet, the first page has your summary. Then it has broken that summary down into the 4 steps. It has your burrito fold, I, V, F. Then the sentence has been recopied. Then you can see how the author of the summary created a fact outline. Go ahead and write J-O-T-T under step 3 to remind yourself of just 1, 2, or 3 words. You can see that demonstrated here. Last, use your fact outline to write the summary paragraph. The next page in your toolbox packet is a blank 4-step summary form, which you will be referring to when you write your own objective summaries. The very last page, you will notice at the bottom right-hand corner it says Tool 130D, gives examples of IVF topic sentences, so you can see them broken down. And I found this very helpful when I practiced my own. On the left-hand side, it gives you a list of summary verb choices, which when you're writing your IVF sentences, it gives you all of these possibilities. When we come back together as a class, we're going to talk about how we can practice this in small groups and then independently.